Lobby. What is happening? Going forward. Change that. Okay. So YouTube chat is right here now. Oh frig, it's on my screen now. There's like 50 things on my screen. Okay, join I'll invite you, alright. I don't want to be Corey. Ah! What happened? Why is there only F45s? What the hell? Nah, nah. Not again. My desk is right over here. Hey. Kenny. Okay. Aircrafts are pretty cool.
Bravo 1-1. You're cleared to taxi to Cat 4.
What? Wait, what happened to my HUD tab? There's a window that's open. Okay, hold on. So I'm just gonna move forward and then I'm going to recenter. Okay. I'm with the worst I'm playing with the worst fighter landing type. Well, yeah.
Bravo, 1-1, locked in. Throttle down and run your launch checklist.
Wing hold. Wing hold. Wing hold.
Bravo, 1-1, shields up, ready to go.
Wing hold. Wing hold. Wing hold.
Okay.
Landing gear.
There's so many things I have to worry about taking.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
What do you mean,
Landing gear. Plop. Plop. Altitude flare. Altitude.
It didn't. I put chef and flare onto you. Actually,
Landing gear. Plop. Plop. Altitude. Altitude.
it's dropping my angle. It's dropping my plane. Like I go do that and then I just go
Plop.
go straight into the ocean.
Over T.
Up. Just don't do
Plop. Chap. Flare. Plop.
it. But taking forever.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Oh, you just missed that.
Shoot.
Watch out. Might want to just go up. You good? Check your wing.
Shoot. Over T.
I
Over
can
T.
just see you.
Over T. Over G. Over G. Pull up. Pull
That
up.
would have been really
Over
cool
G.
projecting and then see me just
Over G.
literally go right under you.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Over G.
Try not to shoot down this really challenge.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
What's
Altitude.
good? Stay where you
Landing
are.
gear.
Gonna
Landing
try-
gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing
Okay.
gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Altitude. Pull up.
If I try something. Going vtol speed right now. I wonder the stall when I try to track my launch pad. Ready.
Over G.
Okay. I made it. I landed.
Ground crew standing by.
Uh-oh. Overall, what the hell? Overall, 35 vtol, kind of mid. Watch out, dude. What was the takeoff? Oh. Hello, C-Ram. Oh. You come back here right now. What the hell?
Bravo 1-1. You're cleared to taxi to Cat 4.
Can I just jettison everything? Because I really need it. It sucks. Why? You did it without me. You suck. Man, you suck.
Bravo 1-1. Locked in. Throttle down and run your launch checklist.
Wing found. Wing found.
Bravo 1-1. Shields up, ready to go.
What the hell?
Landing gear. Chaff flare.
Can I get how jettison is supposed to go? It just doesn't. Uh-uh.
Fuel done. Fuel done.
And this really sucks. Why am I at 10 miles per hour? That's not good. I can't tell if I'm moving at 200 or if I'm falling at 200. Something's happening. Look at my plane. It's just spinning. Where are you? I mean, it depends, because there's a measuring system. I use meters.
Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T.
Air tankers. I can't see it. I want to go with the gun limit on you too.
Contact. We'll top it off. Disconnecting. Try to stay within the margins.
Wow. I'm trying to, but you guys keep on moving.
Contact. We'll top it off. Disconnecting. Try to stay within the margins.
Yeah. Where are you? Okay.
Shoot. Pitbull. Pitbull. Pitbull.
Ain't no pin.
Over T.
Just attacking these guys for fun.
Shoot. Shoot.
Why? What missiles are so dumb? Missiles is so dumb.
Shoot. Pitbull.
Very cool. Too close.
Over T. Over T.
This guy's impossible.
Over T. Plop. Plop.
Uh-oh.
Plop. Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T. Plop. Plop. Chat plop layer.
Mm. Hi, Corey. He's in the live stream right now. Say hi back. I'm gonna wait until you say hi back. What the what? Search up Jim Jam at the end of it. Is there something wrong with your YouTube? What is the planes doing? What are they doing? Those idiots.
Bravo 1-1. You're cleared to taxi to Cat 4.
Practice.
Bravo 1-1. Locked in. Throttle down and run your launch checklist.
Can you come back? I'm kind of.
Bravo 1-1. Shields up, ready to go.
Can you come back? I'm kind of scared about crashing. No, they aren't. You're blind. Speed. I'm on O'Neill. You're across the map. What is that guy doing? Well, I'm currently on the ground, so I could do that. What is wrong with these? What is wrong with these pilots? They keep on circling around the. They keep on circling around the aircraft carrier, like it's a refueling station. Yeah, but they have like planes that are bigger than this than the aircraft. Than the aircraft carrier. I think you gotta slow down. $100. I don't know. I don't use nuts in this game. It's just kind of a dumb decision. What? I saw that. What's my stream? What's my stream? You get the. You needed to say that. That was really funny. You just fly over me and then you crash into the light system, the landing light system thing. And we're back. You ask for permission before you taxi. Fuck. Double. Actually no, triple. What are those guys doing? Can you see the refuel? The refuel pilots. Look at them. Over there. Look at that guy. They're just being pilots. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what just happened. No, I pressed master arm and then I pressed the trigger.
Bravo 1-1. You're cleared to taxi to Cat 4.
But I didn't know what would happen. I didn't know that my guns weren't switched on, so so I blew up. So I released a bomb. Are you okay? I missed it as well. You do have the thing turned on. Never mind, I don't have the thing turned on either.
Bravo 1-1. Locked in. Throttle down and run your launch checklist.
Wing hold.
Come over here.
Wing hold. Wing hold.
Bravo 1-1. Shields up, ready to go.
Wing hold. Wing
Waiting.
hold. Wing hold. Wing hold.
Hey. Why'd you crash? Can you hurry up? I've been waiting for you for like 25 minutes, man. You missed it. You look like a Eurofighter Typhoon. In that, You're gonna crash into the rep. Just slide off. Oh, my legs would break in that position. I feel like a holic. Hey, I want to see that air show again.
Can do, but you're not near a rearming station.
Cancel my request, please. Go refuel. I feel like a holic. Finally, it's taking you like 5 hours to get on here. On 3, we take off. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! What are you doing?
Landing gear.
You're gonna crash into the thing.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
If you're below, I think like 100 meters, then
Over T.
whoa.
Over T.
Yeah, you just need the hook to land. Oh, and landing gear, if you wish, but
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
pull up.
Altitude. Pull up. Altitude. 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 Altitude.
I basically zoned out for a second. I was too busy focusing on my altitude. Uh-oh. What are they doing? They're just circling around. Just what are they
Over
doing?
T. Over T.
They're like, whoa,
Over
that's
T.
my problem. Bang.
Pull up. Over T.
Ghost. Where is he? Why was he going upside down? Yeah. Whoa! law.
Why am I going so
laws of
fast?
aviation. Shut up.
We're landing here now. My plane exploded.
What is with these pilots?
Yep.
Why are they defying the laws of physics?
Over T. Over T.
They defy the laws of physics. Oh, come on.
Over T. Over T. Over T.
What is with my... Why is there a smoke trail coming behind me?
Over T. Over T.
Going
Over T.
degrees, but
I'm heading 213, 14.
going
Wing
90
code.
degrees.
Wing code. Wing code. Wing code. Wing code.
27.
Wing code.
27.
Wing code.
27.
Turn off hot mic. Turn off hot mic. Selected. Right where Section 8 housing located. Put this in my pocket an hour ago. Oh.
Over T.
Okay.
Over T. Over T. Over T.
Whoa.
Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T. Over
If I just
T.
walk onto you for a second. What is AGM 145?
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T.
Okay, that took me a while to
Over
figure
T.
out, but I think I did it. Stall.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T.
Whoa!
Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T.
What even happened?
Over T.
Just died.
Over T. Over T. Over T.
Okay, that was fun.
Over T. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
No. Oh. I'm sorry. It took me one attempt to do that.
Bravo 1-1. You're cleared to taxi to Camp 4.
Okay, Mr. Concord.
Copy.
I hate laser guided bombs. It just doesn't make any sense. Is there any fire and forget ones? Yeah, there's this one. Okay, GBU are bombs. Okay, bombs. Actually, GBU can be missiles as well. I think I'll open my payload.
Looks like you're all good to go.
Landing gear.
I recommend you try the other one instead. Because that one doesn't work.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude.
Well, these ones are EOTS.
Over T. Over T. Shoot.
Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Why is it? Why did it count like nothing?
Over T.
Why are you
Over T.
in the lake? I mean,
Over T. Over T. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Shoot. Over T.
You gotta see.
Pull up. Pull up.
This is
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Altitude.
Hmm. Guys, remember to get. What the hell am I looking at? Fun said he wanted something, so I'm gonna give him that something. It's controversial. Big city dogfights. Flynn, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. What is wrong with him? Mm. You didn't message me. Why does DJ just send me the most random things? Yeah. I feel like Alec. What happened to you? You died. Oh frick. I've resended. We should play the New York free flight game. Why would you make a second map and put it controversial, and then say I will not tolerate any abuse of that map, because people are obviously gonna abuse it. If it's a thing, people will wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Are you high? Calm down. This is gonna take forever, so, yeah. Oh my. Oh, you guys can go. Do whatever while you wait for me to load this map. New York. Yeah, it's New York. New York City is so big. There's 2 states that hold it. The state of New York is another state. I really know what to expect. And this is just the biggest loading screen of all time. Something happened to my game. Yeah, my game crashed. Are you kidding me? Why? What? Whoa. I'm becoming America, apparently. Thank you, teacher. Hold on. IP illegal. Same bill from Ohio. Not that. This game looks really fast. Okay. Oh, I have to read 20 pages of this just to evade a singular missile. A singular missile, whatever. Join. Ban. Welcome to Flight Academy. Today we're doing missile evasion. Because you're the worst pilot I know, I'm gonna teach you how to evade a missile. Okay. So, starting off with the basics. You wanna get to get away from a missile, you wanna get away from the missile. It's recommended to gain as much speed as possible. So you need to get as fast as you can. Reach Mach 1 if you can. Yeah. You can lead the missile into the ground, which gives you speed. Because you're going down and down equals more velocity. I think. You can burn all the missile fuel by You can burn all the missile fuel by dodging it. And you can sort of just pull up when it's like right you can sort of pull up when it's right behind you. Which is evading maneuver. You can to lead the missile into the ground. The missile will anticipate its target, flight path, and figure the best route for interception. If you leading the missile into the ground, flying perpendicularly to the approaching missile, you can point your nose up and down to make it change its lead. This can be used at low altitude to force the missile to crash into the terrain. And burning all the missile fuel. If the missile launch from far away, you can turn 180 and fly as fast as possible from it, forcing the missile to waste its fuel while catching up, eventually for it to fall dry from the sky. Which basically means This basically means you try to evade it and then it just falls down to the ground. And to evade, you can use the missile high energy velocity against itself by making him. Okay, I never knew missiles had genders, but okay. Turn harder than its drag allow it. This is weird. This has the broken English. Who wrote this? Fly perpendicularly to the missile approach once it is dangerously close, 750 meters. Proceed to do a large barrel roll over the missile. For better effect, you can point your aircraft nose down before initiating the barrel roll upward. Beware of the confusion between the Alarian roll and barrel roll. The barrel roll is like following the inner wall of a barrel, while the Alarian roll is like rotating the airframe on itself. Radar warning. So when there's a missile launch, it'll make a really loud like noise, and and when the missile is targeted, and when the and then the radar warning receiver notices that the missile is headed straight for you, and it just starts beeping really loud. So yeah, it'll generate a tone each radar wave, and it will go loud when a radar or missile is locked into your aircraft. It will also give you direction on where the missile is coming from, and it is important to keep an eye on it and exploit its informations to adjust your flight path to facilitate the missile evasion or engagement strategies. Hold on. Are you staying with me there? Because I know this sounds really boring, and I think it does as well.
Yeah.
Okay. But you
Can you repeat the entire thing?
Sure.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
On release, a radar missile, such as the AIM-120, will be guided by its shooter radar. Then it will switch to pitbull using its own embarked radar when it's close to its target. If you shoot a missile at someone and the voice recorder says pitbull, then that means you can just, I think that means that you can forget it. This is a good moment to go evasive by using chaff and flare, or notching. Basically, chaff and flare. You know how I was going low flybys over you, and then I shot out those weird missile looking things that were bright. No, that's chaff and flare.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to keep reading this, or do you want me or do you want to go?
Let's just
Okay.
go.
Yeah. There's only FA-26Bs. Okay. Can you load into the thing? My chair is loud. So if you use the navigator,
Missile launch.
You will find
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot
That's it.
disengaged.
Okay, you want to just get everything ready. Turn on bus arm.
Missile launch.
What the hell? Okay, I lost control. This is gonna take a long time. It's best to keep your can't land when an enemy is following you. You got an enemy behind you.
Over T. Over T.
What is your current altitude?
Over T.
Dead, okay.
Shoot. Pitbull. Pitbull. Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T. Shoot. Pitbull. Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T. Missile over T. Chap flare. Chap flare. Shoot.
Come
Pitbull.
on. I missed him. Okay, so this guy's gonna try to do evade maneuvers by circling around so that we get into a stall.
Pitbull.
So next case, you want to just drop down to lower levels.
Missile launch. Over T. Over T. Over T. Missile launch. Chap flare.
Well, I don't think we're supposed to kill him. But I think at the same time we are.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Over T. Pull up. Over T.
I'll stop looking at my F-brake.
Over T.
You gotta put it in place.
Over T. Over T. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Over T. Over T.
The enemy's off our radar.
Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T. Over chat flare. Over T challenge flare. Over T. Over T.
Oh,
Over T.
got tricked.
Over
Got
T.
tricked.
Pull up. 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 Chat flare. Over T. Over T.
That sucks.
Over T. Over T.
How
Over
hard
T.
is this guy? Yeah. You're dirty minded as hell. No!
Chat flare. Over T. Chat flow. Flare low. Over T. Over T.
Get off! Go away!
Shoot. Pitbull.
Go! Get him!
Pitbull.
Please! What is wrong with you, stupid missiles? Is ever about the Air Force Base?
Missile launch.
No!
Chat flare. Missile launch.
Actually, like, lost control.
Chat and flare. Flare empty. Left hand.
Frickin', I can't even eject. It's how broken the controls are. That dude's on crack. He's actually on crack. Frick that. Medium range. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, he evades. Like, somehow he can kill me, but he evades everything that I do to him.
Over T.
Yeah. Actually, try to stay alive for as long as you can.
Over T. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Muzzle launch. Pull up. Pull up.
So.
Shoot. Pitbull. Pitbull. Chap. Over T. Over T.
Yes,
Over
I
T.
shot him.
Shoot.
What the hell? What just happened? What just happened? My screen went completely red and I couldn't recover from it. This is just stupid.
Over T. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Another
Pull
thing
up.
is that you want to just stay
Pull up.
really low to the ground.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Maybe not. I suck at this. That was me, sorry. Okay, the guy's actually
Missile
really
launch.
pissed.
Shoot. Pitbull. 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 Pitbull.
Come on. Please, 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 please. How did you miss?
Over T. 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 Over T is a launch. Over T. 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 Over T.
Oh, please, no, come on. He was headed straight for the ground.
Over T.
Miami Storm. Let's do missile up.
Chat. Flare. Missile launch.
I cannot tell you how many times I've died or ejected. Because I've lost count. This mission sucks. What does the DS mean? Do you have your radar on? You should turn it on. Well, you need to turn it on to do this.
Over T. Missile launch. Over T. 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 Over T.
What's that?
Over T.
Come on. Do it. Why? Why are you so hard to, like, kill?
Missile launch. Chap. Flare. Over T. Chap. Flare. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
I'm in a city. It's pretty.
Over T.
There's a way there.
Over T. Pull up. Pitbull.
What's wrong with all these? I'm not doing this, bro. My game crashed again.